Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2v2 Showdown!
Look at those miners, man is as well, legend, out-tanking man here. Does the rockets, your flag is all the way slapping that one factory out of the way, but on the back of that, legend getting his... That's good tech. Bucko try to push it, but pulls back up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2v2 Showdown as I hide my webcam. We are here for the first game of the second ever session of the 2v2 Showdown. The date currently is 23rd of September, 24th for me because it is currently 1 in the morning. And we're live here with the first game. It is gonna be the Chinese Dragons up against a ragtag team of Team Necrons and Kain. I'm gonna call them Team AlwaysBail, not because they always bail, but because they are a ragtag team. The original team's team never lose. Snock and Ivor had to pull out, unfortunately. I won't say the reasons why, but people are busy. That's how people are busy, and we can't expect much of them. And it's perfectly okay. They did tell me beforehand, so this is what we have today. I do have to thank Kain and Necrons for stepping up and being willing to be thrown into the deep end here against two Chinese players. Whenever we think of Chinese players, people always think, oh, they're fucking great. They're top level class. And from what I've been told, Gaines is a very good player back in the day, but he's been pretty rusty. He hasn't played for a while. Same with Topo. Topo, yellow. So Topo and Guy are the two guys there. I'm gonna call them. Guy is Gain, so if I do mispronounce, they're the same people. So Guy, very good player, but hasn't played in a while. Topo, good player as well, but hasn't played in a while at the same time. And we're up against Kain and Necrons. And Necrons top left and Kain down towards the bottom right. So Topo and Guy already swapping off here. We're getting some huge doubling action up towards bottom left here. Topo gonna have to defend for his life just a little bit. Lag comes to shoot. Drone comes in. So Guy's gonna need to help his teammate liberate here. Sending some runners onto his bottom left. Very nice doubling here from Kain and Necrons. They need to get some damage done though. Snipe some miners here and there. Oh, unfortunately, Guy. Rhinos are going down towards the bottom right. Maybe a little bit too late. But the intention is to pull his teammate, pull Kain away here, so the double won't be that effective. Topo doing well to hold up against the Necrons, but Kain's gonna have a huge problem in his back door here. It's gonna result to drones. Guy is gonna ult that war factory and push him away. Drones do come in though, but I think Kain's gonna commit to this bottom left double. Very nice from Kain and Necrons for this first showing here. Drones coming in once again, and down goes the final war factory from Topo. And the 4 rhinos that was split as well got done up by drones from Topo. And Necrons all the way from top left going to 1 minor from the war factory. Let's push in. The guy does have the right idea in pushing onto Kain, but Kain was good in defense there. Very nice defense and an elite coming out from Necrons. Very nice defense from Kain with those drones. Think Guy should have probably expected those drones to come around. Maybe just preparing for a little bit. Prepared to run away for once in a while. Topo's gonna hold on here for his teammate, see what he can do, because Kain does not have a war factory. So Guy will need to prepare for the longer game here from top right. Here go Kain, rebuilds the war factory. Very nice holding off here with the Tesla fucking troopers, my man. Yeah, I'm not sure why a Guy and Topo switch. I think they just did it for the sake of it to catch your opponent off guard. But I think when you're coming up against two pretty unknown people, they don't really know who you are. So maybe not the best thing ever. If it's an allied in Soviet, I would understand the switch, but not really when it's Soviet and Soviet. So you see Necrons here was split. That is unfortunately his teammate. And he's gonna go move to the top right. MCB goes down. Daily is gonna do so much damage here for Necrons. Did I just call him Necrons? What? Necrons. And he survives. Run away! Elite leaves. Yeah, blah blah blah. Elite lives to fight on another day. There are 2 sentry guns on bottom left as well. Necrons and Kain have to be careful in case it does come to a base trade. If they do leave the sentry guns alone, they will lose the base trade. But Necrons are just making, taking some precautions. Nice drone defense. Running away. So Guy's the only one left. He only has drones. And the drone does go into the elite. Can you take out that miner beforehand though? I don't think so. But this seems to be a winnable game here for Team AlwaysBail. The ragtag team of Kain and Necrons. That was a very nice doubling out to us bottom left. I'm probably Necrons was the one to initiate the doubling out to us bottom left, while she told Kain in team side to go bottom left and commit to it. Kain could have easily pulled back here when Guy was pushing down towards bottom right, but he was really smart to commit and just use his drone to defend and fully commit to that drone. Fully commit to that doubling down towards bottom left. That was more than enough. There you go. First point. Let's go to its team. AlwaysBail. A very nice matchup indeed for the first game of the night. If you can't tell, I might have just woken up. Why? Because I had a 12-hour day today. I'm so fucking tired. Alright, gonna move on. We're on to Hack Freeze is over. So Kain top right, yep, Guy is top left, Kain top right, Guy's teammate is bottom right. So purple and blue are on one team, Guy top left and Topo bottom right. Got Necrons bottom left and his teammate top right. Yep, so immediately you're seeing on top left of your screen there, it's a little bit small. But Necrons immediately saying 0 and top left. A bit of lag. Actually pretty smooth compared for the lag. It's just spikes here and there. Somehow I fell to number 4 on Blizz listening to Aperture. My guy. I stopped caring about ranks like a while ago. I just accepted that I'm a trash player. That is how it is. I'm well. I'm well alloyed. Thank you very much. How are you, my man? This is very impressive from Kain. If you don't know Kain is another FC guy. If you see the FC in front of my name, that means we're in the same team. Kain is a very good 1v1 player. But in terms of 2v2s, the guy is shit. Or any team games. Kain is very good at individual 1v1 approaches, but when it comes to... Sorry, Kain is top right. When it comes to team games, he struggles just a little bit. But with the right direction and with the proper guidance, he can be an amazing 2v2 player. So it looks like Kain's gonna focus towards the bottom right, or is it gonna go top left? Looks like they're gonna double on top left now. Nice drone Rhino combo there from Necrons. No Marco needed. So that's a drone miner lost for Guy down on top left. Bye miner, that's some gems as well. He didn't bank that, so it's gonna be broke. Topo, he's gonna have to do something, and he is absolutely doing something here, pushing down on top right. That's exactly the right idea there to pull Kain away from this engagement. So Guy does hold on, but he did lose one miner and does have Necrons on his doorstep. Necrons selling his MCV. And Guy having even more problems with Necrons right up his alley. Topo, defending well. Kain a little bit late to react, but he does have micro to pull away that. Pull away the damage miner to a little bit further away. Kain is better use revenge. Did you pay me to say that? Fuck no. They can't pay me to say anything. I will bash them as hard as I can. So I think this is where Kain absolutely thrives in 1v1 sort of approaches in this sense. So Guy obviously losing 2 miners, his eco is down bad where he's more down bad than Matt himself. So he has to start some CV. And now I think, not sure what Necron is doing. I think he's gonna chill here. Guy choosing to move down to his right side to help his teammate. Is it gonna double up here? His teammate has to push in. Topo! Oh, should have pushed in along together. So I think guys is gonna pull back. Necrons should and could have just moved all the way and get a war factory out. I think just waiting a little bit here. So Kain gonna go up against Topo. Kain is a Usurance player as well. It's not that adaptive or good. Sorry, I forgot the word. Adept. Yeah, ADEPT at R2. Nice minus there from Topo. Kain definitely gonna lose that fight. Yep, definitely gonna lose that fight. Oh boy. So it looks like Guy held on for way too long for Topo to come through. Bell, what's up, buddy? And Topo's gonna right side, gonna push all the way out. Kain saying that is me out. Indeed, my friend.
Our ally is under attack.
Yeah, Kain can only go drones on and hold off for his teammate to make the final kill here. Guy, all he needs to do is run up against Necrons. I think that was definitely Necrons' fault there. For this entire thing, because Kain was on the losing end. Yeah, Kain was on the losing end here. He was doubling up onto top left because he went 0 as per instructions from Necrons. And the double was successfully pushed down. The double was successful. It's just that Necrons didn't really get the final hit when all of Kain's tanks died. So that allowed Topo to turtle a little bit. So once he was able to turtle, he was more than able to get units up and currently enough units to split off here. And here you see Topo going the other way around with the new Rhinus from his Wolf actually down to his bottom left onto Necrons and with the elite as well. Very nice play out of Guy and Topo. Not sure whether that was the intention, but still, I think Topo had the exact right idea that he's putting pressure onto Kain, but not really going all the way in. So he kind of waited and turtled a little bit, and that MCV movement is all really nice. So thankfully, no, it's not thankfully. Why did I voice crack there? What? So Guy got his MCV taken out. So he only has Connies to deal with. Oh, test troopers. Nice snipe there from Topo. So Necrons up against Topo here is twice the Rhino numbers with the elite as well. It is looking pretty grim here for Team AlwaysBail. Nice Deso. And using the Deso to deal with the bottom split as well, which is nice because the top part does have the elite there. Oh, but Topo, a bit of a lack of micro there. He does lose his elite. And the Warfetch goes out from Necrons, but the Deso's right there. That counts as a lot of guys. A lot of guys is Connies. But how long can Necrons hold up against this beast of a... Not really a beast. I wouldn't say a beast. This dragon is the right word, yep. This is dragon of a player here. With unlimited... Not unlimited economy, he's broke. With unlimited rhinos in this case. GG. GG. First point to you, Team Chinese Dragons. 1-all. Chevy just joining us currently. Up next is Team Bob against Team Jordan. That's Marco and Gino versus Quas and Legend. That's gonna be an insane game. I'm gonna be pumped to watch that for sure. So we're on Divide and Conquer as the next one. We got Guy bottom left and his teammate Topo top right. Yellow and green is one team. Yeah, in R2 of course. Then the next team will be Kain, of course, and Necrons bottom right. So currently the doubling seems to be working for the... What do I usually call it? Cross? I don't call it cross. Left is right. Corners. Corner taken quickly. Origi! So bottom left. Look at this shenanigans from Guy. Immediately gets pinged by Guy and my dog to attack Kain. Shut up and play, Kain. He's gonna get fucking rushed by Connies. Making sentry. Sentry gun's gonna get wiped out immediately, mate. But it does provide some fodder though. Nice from Kain. That's very nice from Kain. Does get his minor drone though. So immediately we're seeing a tactic from Team Chinese Dragons. Connie rush to force the 0 and then using the distraction to drone. Kain does get a service part to repair. So Connor's came again. Necrons gonna push it down towards the bottom left. Yellow does have tanks, Kain. It is RE2. At the Connie rush, I think that's about 2,000 wasted up front. Up front, my guy. Oh boy. Necrons, you're getting 2 rhinos droned. Thanks. So Kain getting doubled for a little bit. As he usually does on a Friday night. And it looks like the tides are being flipped here. The tides are currently being flipped. Instead of the Chinese Dragons being what do you call it? Being doubled. Kain's the one being doubled here. Both Guy and Topo are already in Kain's base. Even halting the war factory. Look at that.
Our ally is under attack.
Very nice early game pressure and push out by Team Chinese Dragons, and Kain getting doubled once again. Not once again. For the first time today. I think Necrons, I'm not sure what... I wouldn't say I'm not sure what he was doing, because I didn't really look at him. I did see 2 rhinos getting droned by 1 drone though, which effectively stopped the entire attack by Necrons himself. But yikes. Second game through its Team Chinese Dragons. Kain and Necrons on the back foot. So after that loss, that pretty quick loss there, we're moving on to Codus Penis. Sorry, I meant Codus Peak. Yep. Where are the teams? You got Necrons on the left, Topo along the top, got Guy on the right side and Kain down bottom. So bottom left against top right. The first non-corners game here on Codus Peak. I like it showing through it a little bit, fortunately. But we should be good to go. Should be good to go. So left, top, right side, and bottom. And Necrons is saying to go 0 again. I don't disagree with him. It's just the fact that I think the Chinese Dragons are starting to get their rhythm in here. They lost to 1 game, and then has pulled back 2 games now. They are in the lead for the first time. But Codus Peak is kind of a straightforward map. Codus Peak is one of those near perfect maps where almost no edits have been done for it. There's no LE, there's no LE, no TE, no ladder edit. That's what LE means, or TE, tournament edit. It's straight up. Oh, nice control. Almost nice control there. Hey, Necrons! Lucky. So we got a double drone coming in from Topo. Second drone does go down. So I'm seeing 1 miner, 2 miners. We got 1 miner and we got 0 miners from Necrons. So Necrons going 0, going all the way in onto Topo. He should be able to micro them in. Individually target those tanks. Meanwhile, Kain stretching onto bottom left. Very nice build. Get at maximum efficiency.
Beacon detected.
Got a ping here. Ooh, oh, nice from Necrons. Thank you for pinging that, Necrons. I would have missed that. Necrons getting a miner drone onto Guy. Guy does not repair it and does lose 1 miner. Second miner gonna lose here unless it's gonna go. Yep, just about saves it. So if Kain goes for another drone, that miner would probably be instantly dead. Topo getting a good number of tanks back. The early game pressure from Necrons did work, but not too much. Too much. Got a red sentry gun here along the other end. Kain pushing in onto Guy. Guy is broke. Can he micro, Kain? Can he micro? He cannot micro. Well, he can micro. It's just that the sentry guns are doing quite a bit of damage. Let's get that last rhino clutch reinforcements and the sentry guns. Does help him in this case. Does get a good number of rhinos down though. Necrons and Topo still going at it. But look at Necron sneaking to rhinos all the way from top left into top. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very tricky. He had some good awareness to help his teammates. Sentry guns are on the right side, but now he's gonna backdoor it. And now he's thinking to himself, where the fuck did these two rhinos come from? And all of a sudden, I'm down one miner. Very nice there. Necron should be pushing it down towards the middle as well. Guy against Kain still holding off. Guy again being broke. Kain does have better eco this time. So realistically, he shouldn't be losing too much. Topo gonna move his MCV. Necrons does not manage to snipe the miner. Look at the number of rhinos that Topo has though. So many rhinos in comparison to Kain. Kain has 2 war factories. He's gonna have some really good eco in a couple of seconds here, so he's gonna have to start spending it wisely. Topo and Necrons I think is a very good matchup here. Necrons is out-tanked, sorry. Topo does have more rhinos. But in comes Guy. Coming across Kain. Kain gonna use that miner as fodder, but unfortunately running onto the gold means that you will be a lot slower. Guy should be able to overpower him. If Kain had a couple more sentry guns, he should have been able to hold. But now Kain is broke. Even having 4 miners wasn't efficient. Necron's gonna split off and try and help his teammate here. Topo does the same. But how long can he hold off here? Chinese Dragons are very, very tough opponents. Guy's gonna pull away and wait for his teammate to come and help him. Necron's on the other end getting pummeled by Topo. Necrons does not want to take that fight because he's out tanked, and it looks like he finally goes in with some fodder. He needed some sentry guns, but the MTV does get sold. Meanwhile, Kain losing a bunch of miners.
Our ally is under attack.
I think he lost 1 miner there. Necrons goes GG. It was a very, very good play there from the Chinese Dragons. This game was just lucky. I guess so. I tell you what though, the teamwork from Necrons and Kain have been pretty good. Kain maybe talking just a little bit too much. typing. So there's 3-1 now to the Chinese Dragons. Alright, let's go. We're on match point for the Chinese Dragons. Here we go. Topo moving his MCV. By this side, they're gonna be on the same side anyway. So Kain and Necrons on my left, and we got Topo and Guy on my right. Fortunately, no corners though. Corners though is a little bit insane. But I have decided to make the I've decided to make the decision to take out the middle spots, unfortunately. Because the middle spots is a little bit unfair. Like spots 5 and spots 2. It's a little bit unfair to have those spots if we want to do corners and toe. So if it's going to be corners and toe, it's going to be like up and down. Or top to bottom. Which is a bit of a shame, I think. I would have loved for players to play with spots 2 and 5, but it's a little bit unfair, I do agree. So, here we are. So Topo did accidentally move his MCV right at the start, so he's a couple seconds behind. So his drone's gonna be later, so we've got 4 drones on that field. Our other drone's gonna go into here. Guy targeting the drone. First drone goes down, second drone goes down! What a shambles. And Kain getting his Rhino drone instead. Necron successfully defending his. So we got 3 Rhinos at 0 coming in for the left team. Oh no, but the right team's making minus. Right team is making minus here. We got Topo with 3 rhinos immediately. They're gonna have to work together here, Kain. Gonna have to individually click those rhinos to get some damage off. Guy making 2 minus more. They should be able to overpower them. Kain, join in the fight. Oh my god, Kain. Kain was very, very late to join the fight there, but he's gonna come through anyways. One last rhino to be targeted. Oh, nice drone from Necrons into the miner as well. Yeah, I think that's damage done. That is damage done. Don't need to pull back now. So the left-sided team here did put a little bit of pressure onto the top right player. Did snipe one miner with the drone. But unfortunately, I think the chemistry between Kain and Necrons is not as good as I think it was, as I thought it was. Necrons and Kain needed to stick together in a ball. You know, when you're playing 2v2s, you're not gonna worry so much about your tank control. What's important is the damage and the output that you do. So it would have been better for Kain to just stay with Necrons and target those rhinos from Topo. Topo was able to take that 2v1 because of how much sort of it's like Necrons was going in, and then Necrons pulled out, and then Kain went in. No, you gotta go in. You gotta push in together. You have to push in together. Look at this fight on so it's the bottom here. Topo and Guy combining forces. Nightmare could have pulled away that lost little rhino. And a Guy already on that cliff. So got 3 minus to 4. I think Guy made 4 minus. The 5th one is here. Yep. So in a couple of seconds, Guy should be full on eco. Necrons is on 3 minus and Kain is on 4. Nice push here from Kain out towards the bottom. That's gonna pull Guy towards the bottom. And Necrons, is he gonna be able to go up against Topo here? He does not have the rhino numbers. I repeat, he does not have the rhino numbers. It's down to Kain now, and he's gonna have to defend against the Guy as well. And Kain committing everything along the top. At least make some drones down towards the bottom. Guy coming in on the other side, targeting the miners from Necrons. Necrons going drones now. Kain successfully pushes Topo away, but only for a couple of seconds. Necrons loses all of his miners in the meantime. Kain, a very good showing here. Very strong effort. And Guy does lose a lot of his rhinos here. Kain's gonna try and come in and help. All the War Factory ulted. Down goes the War Factory for Necrons. Kain's War Factory is left down bottom. Kain does have good number of rhinos. He needs to keep moving here. This split down towards bottom as well. Kain needs to defend. And Kain effectively holding off a 2v1 here with his rhino numbers. Very, very nicely. Guy selling his MCV. We've got 3 War Factories from Guy. Kain pushing down to the top right. He needs to be really careful though. He cannot overcommit this. He needs to tip his rhinos and sort of pressure and sort of red the top right area. He cannot lose those rhinos. So if he loses those rhinos, he is effectively out of this game. Necrons on the other hand needs to rebuild. Kain, all he needs to do is apply some pressure. He does not need to attack. But the split down bottom does get pushed away. So got 2 rhinos down towards the bottom, 3 in the middle, and they're gonna join in with the rhinos along the top. Necrons, he does not have any funds to rebuild though, so he is gonna be really, really late. Kain trying to buy time, but what can he do against 3 War Factories? FK miner. The lag coming through. So if Kain goes back to help his teammate, he will absolutely get fucked. Because Topo will come right into his middle, and look at that. I think that's what's going on here. Oh, Necrons is purple. Whoops! Oh fuck, Kain was purple, so I thought that was Kain. X. Nice from Necrons. Sorry, Necrons is purple. Necrons doing a good job pushing in everything. So just swap that to Kain. God damn it. Kain is always purple, so I thought that was Kain. Oh boy. That was Necron turning off against the 2v1 there. But yeah, coming towards the later end of the game, got 3 War Factories from Guy, so he's gonna be able to outproduce them pretty easily. But they're gonna call GG's there, and it was indeed a GG's. Especially how Necrons hold off against the 2v1, that was very, very nice. Pro streamer. Yeah, I shit at Matt for getting the colors wrong, but I do it as well. At least this one is understandable because never in my FFGs has Kain not been purple. So I thought that was Kain. Alright, GG's, that's 4-1 now to Team Chinese Dragons. A very, very nice showing.